All right. So you're backstage. Hey, everybody. I'm just trying to find. Doesn't say you are. There you are. Now I see. There we go.
Hello. Oh, I can move over.
Hi.
How are we, peoples?
Oh, I can't see the comments. Oh, there we
Mm,
go. All right. No one's here
ready?
yet. No
Okay.
one's here yet.
Hello.
Hi. Look, you have your green screen on.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit hard to see. Here's a different picture.
Mm, I'm trying. Oops. I'm trying. Well, I'm thinking these will be, yeah, because if somebody pops in, just say hi just so I can see how these will work. StreamYard's changed it up a little bit, didn't they?
It's been weird lately.
There we go. Evening
Chrissy
from
G.
USA.
Hey.
Hey,
There
Chrissy
we go.
G.
Have some pickles. How does that make you happy?
That's better. Well, no, I just went to see you. I didn't know how it was working. This is different. I'm finding it hard to smile. I'll wait for more.
I'll do it for you.
We're going to go over Big Brother since Big Brother is going on in 45 minutes. Thought we'd do a pre Big Brother. But before we start that, I kind of want to let everybody know a little bit more about what's going on with my health. Obviously, here, like, I'm still in the hospital. I just got readmitted. But good news is it doesn't have anything to do with my surgery. It has more to do with, I guess, maybe my body getting back to normal. Hi, Eve from New Zealand.
Hello.
Welcome.
Kia ora.
Welcome, welcome. And Chrissy G, nice to see everybody.
It's a nice little international group here.
Yeah.
America, UK, New
Australia.
Zealand, Australia.
Yeah. We don't need much more than that.
No.
So, I guess I might as well just tell the story real quick. And I'm sure some people will come in late and ask. Um,
Yeah.
I've been recuperating from surgery that I had 2 weeks ago today. Things kind of took a bad turn on Tuesday with a lot of pain. I was really afraid it had something to do with the surgery. It did not. Thankfully, I'm only going to be here for hopefully a short period of time, and then I'll be able to go home. So this is not going to be like another 6 week stay like
Oh
it
my
was
God.
last time. So
That was crazy. And you were
thank
home
you,
for
Eve.
like,
I'm sorry. I am too.
how
Hmm?
long were you home for? Like 3 days? Something? 4 days?
No, I was home for over a week.
Oh, was it a week? Okay.
Yeah, a week and a half.
Mm.
So,
Wasn't long though. Yeah. After a long stint like that, 6 weeks.
and bonus, they got the IV in one stick.
Bonus
When
round.
that was like, look,
That's good.
yeah,
Oh, good. No pick line.
that,
Good.
yeah. So if I can avoid all that, that'll be
That's
great.
good news. You got to take those small victories
Right, right,
sometimes because,
right.
like,
And this, I look at it as a small victory.
yep.
But let's talk
I
a
hope
little
it.
bit
I
about
hope it
some
doesn't
Big Brother.
collapse.
You ready to talk some Big Brother?
Yeah. I just caught up this morning on the $10,000 comp and veto.
Mm-hmm. So
So
you're up to date.
yep.
Tonight's eviction in less than
Hmm.
45 minutes is eviction.
Yep.
Um, Looking forward to it. I was really having so much fun doing Big Brother recaps. I'm really bummed that I was enjoying it so much, and yet I got so sick in the middle that
I
there was
know.
no way.
You were having such a good run there with it.
I loved it, and I was
Yeah.
enjoying it so much. I
Yeah.
really was, but it
And
wasn't.
because you were in hospital, like, and I offered to watch it with you, even though I've never watched American Big Brother. I've watched UK and Australian, and I tell you, out of all of them, I love American the most. After
Really.
watching this, because the others don't have HOH, they don't have veto. The competitions are like fun and interesting, creative,
Hmm.
you know. So, I mean, people are
You saw
people.
the hamster wheel yesterday?
Yes, the hamster wheel was so much fun, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Christmas is
people are
taking.
people, no matter what house you put them in, you know, Australia or whatever, they're all going to kind of interact and play the same. But the American one with the games and veto and HOH, it just makes it so much more different than Australia.
Oh, you remember watching it 19 years when your 19-year-old was born? You know what? It's something that I can watch with my kids, and my kids like it, and I've enjoyed it. I would say since season 16. You haven't seen a good season. Season 16 of Big Brother is it's a good season. I
Okay,
think.
I'll go watch that one
Oh,
after,
that's one
even
of the best seasons
between.
for sure. I love that
Yeah.
season. I watched the All Stars with Dr. Will, which I think was season 11.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one too.
Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll go back and watch.
So, real
So
quickly,
who's in 16 that I would know?
you know who Frankie Grande is?
Yeah, Ariana Grande. Oh, yeah, but oh, so no, but like was anyone from this season in it?
Cody,
Oh, Cody's in it. Okay.
Nicole.
And Nicole. Okay.
Yes, Cody and Nicole. And Derek. I don't know if you know Derek. Derek won.
Okay.
So, good news about this, real quickly though. I'm in here right now for them just to get control over this pain that I'm having. I'm hoping that they do. So the sooner they do that, the sooner I can go home, and then I don't have to worry about being here anymore.
Yeah.
But the good news is I don't have to travel down to Temple. I don't
Yeah.
have I don't
That's
have to go
that's
share a
good.
room with somebody.
That's yeah. I know how much you don't like that.
No, I really don't like sharing a room with anybody. Because I do stuff like this. I think here they don't even have roommates, so it's not
You're
even
like,
a question.
hey, hope you don't mind. You're part of my YouTube
Hey,
live.
want to jump in on my live? It should be fun.
Do you want me to turn my camera off while I smoke?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
I don't care. This is geared towards adults. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
So,
I'm hoping to be out of this mess sooner than later.
oh, you'll be out as long as
Mhm.
you're out before Halloween, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The
And I have.
costumes came
What's that?
for the girls. The costumes come. You said what? You ordered a costume and they refunded you, and they never sent it.
So she decided to be was a red M&M.
A red M&M.
I can tell that she's just really doesn't care this year compared to other years because she knows
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
crappy year.
Yep.
So I said, all right, because everybody now, my youngest always really knows what she's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, I lost where I was quickly.
Yeah, you're in, and hopefully you'll
Okay,
be
and
out,
so I got her
and you'll
a
be out.
candy corn. I got her a candy corn costume. That's what it was. I got her
Okay.
a candy corn costume. Thankfully, I thought it came the one day, but it was when M's Coffee Combo sent me her stuff that hey, Charlie girl, good
Hi,
to
Charlie
see
girl.
you. Thanks for coming in, honey. I appreciate it.
Does everyone know what you're going to be?
Carol Baskin.
I wasn't sure if
I'm
you told everyone or not. So.
going to be
Carol
Carol
Baskin.
Baskin. Killed her husband, whacked him. And I'm just looking forward to just having time where nothing freaking hurts. That's all.
Yeah.
Nothing hurts.
Yeah.
And
Nice
that's why I'm
day.
like, is it supposed to hurt this bad afterwards? They're like, no, it's not. I'm like, I didn't think so.
Like, what was the healing time supposed to be on it?
3 to 5 days.
Yes, yeah, it was a
Not
pretty
even close.
non-invasive procedure.
No, it's not. They go through your throat.
Right. Yeah.
It was like an endoscopy.
Still, that's not nice. It can't be fun.
Not at all. So, all right, we're down to the final four in Big Brother. We've got Christmas, Enzo, Nicole, and Cody.
Let's preface this with, if you're not up to date, there could be spoilers.
There could be spoilers.
Could be.
Well, no, because I really don't know anything after this at the moment.
Okay.
Everything I'm going to say is pretty much speculation. And
Oh, but just if no one watched, if someone has watched last night's episode, for example.
well, they better be up to date because eviction's on tonight in a half hour. So
yeah, and we're down to be Final 3. So I hope you've all caught up.
all right. So
hey, I'm in Australia and I've caught up.
And
so you guys have no
excuse. HOH, and then they actually had their luxury competition, which seemed so fixed to me.
It did, didn't it?
And was I surprised that they gave it to Nicole? No.
Yep.
I think they had, I don't know. I feel like they gave that no money to Nicole for a certain reason. Why, I don't know. But, you know, when they have no control over what they're going to do and there's these games. I mean, first Christmas was knocked out like immediately.
But I guess, it couldn't, I guess it not rigged, it'd be like all of the battles have the outcomes already been planned, and whatever they pick is going to be random.
Right. So if Memphis, who was the winner of that competition,
someone else could have easily picked that one.
Right.
You
so
know,
if, say Christmas picked Memphis, she would have won the $10,000.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I was doing other stuff at the same time. So I was paying attention, but not paying attention. So when they had that game on, I thought it was the veto game. And I was like, and so that changed everything in my mind. It's like, Nicole won it. She's going to take herself off the block and put Cody up. And then I realized when the hamster wheel came on that was the veto comp. And I was like, oh, that's right. That was the luxury competition. But they were both fun. They were both fun comps.
Now, I mean, I liked the HOH game from the other night. And what really drove me nuts was that when they were discussing, like talking during the HOH, like they do in the diary rooms, and this is a team effort. Big Brother is not a team effort. It's a one-person effort.
It's not.
Only one person can win the game.
$500,000. How is that a team effort?
And
if I don't win it,
50,000. That's a big.
If I don't win it, you win it. Yeah, I agree, Catherine. This season is so bad. It's been so predictable. Like predictable. You know, there's not been any oh my God moments, really.
I mean, no, and the thing is, production knows it, and production's doing shit behind the scenes to try to make it better. It's not working out better. You know, Cody was coached by Derek. It had to be. They're best friends. Cody came in second place. Nicole won that. I'd hate to see two people who had won be up there when two people who never have be up there. That's what I wanted.
Like, I know production can control a lot of things, but there's a lot of things they can't control either because
like wall yellers.
Like wall yellers, and because there's human behavior involved, which in itself can be unpredictable. So production can't anticipate that, you know. And so I definitely agree, Catherine. And do I think Cody's going to win? Yeah, like if it was up with
if it falls in. Hey, M's coffee combo.
Hey, M's.
It is such a boring season, but it's still something, I've been doing. Oh, by the way, M's, I'm back in, but it's going to be a small stay. It's just because
it's not a
surgical problem. Thank God.
No. Excuse me, my foot hurts. Ow. Sorry. And my camera's in the wrong spot, and my chair's in the wrong spot. Dogs are in the wrong spot.
You got pickles.
And I got pickles.
Why pickles?
To be fair, I can't compare this season to any other season because this is my first Big Brother US one. I mean, I can say it's been predictable in behavior. But I can't compare it to any other season. So
Yes, Ems, I do want you to come break me out, but you have to bring some, like, either marijuana or something else to help my
some
pain.
cookies, some edibles, some So you have to bring the good shit.
See, it's really funny because with my surgery, I told you they punched a hole through my pylorus muscle, and I took a bite, or I dipped it in a cookie, a little bit of an edible, and it hit me way harder than it's ever hit me before. I
Mhm.
was shocked that this small amount was able
Yeah.
to hit me, because normally I would have to eat 2 full cookies to get a
Mhm.
feel. But I think it's because my stomach muscle has been so closed that I
Yeah.
haven't been really able to digest stuff.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
yeah. So that's going to be a whole new exploration for me. So,
definitely.
anywho, so we go into we're going in, and we all know who's going to get evicted tonight. Come on, Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas even knows she's getting evicted tonight. So we have Enzo, Nicole, and Cody. And
Mm-hmm.
I think Nicole and Cody have decided to take each other. And
You
that's,
think you don't think it's going to be Enzo and Cody?
nope. Because if Enzo, Cody knows, I think, because their names have been used more than anybody, especially for
Mm-hmm.
the wall yellers. Oh, thank you, Catherine. I'm hoping to get better soon. I really am. She is a cray cray woman, because when she loses it, man, she does lose it Christmas. I put up
Yeah,
a
like I
video
said
of
to
her.
you before we went live, like she's just been crying all week. Before that,
Mm.
she wasn't, and so just something has snapped in her, and um,
She's someone who's used to winning. And
mm-hmm.
she thought, if once I have 2 good legs, I'll win this whole thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think that's what I'm thinking of. He's not going to bring Enzo because of jury votes. Exactly. The jury will love him.
yeah,
But that's
yeah.
going to be
I would
hard.
hate. Look, okay, so if it's Cody and Nicole, I would hate to see Nicole win.
I don't think she will. I think Cody will win.
Mm,
That's where
yeah,
that I do
I'm
believe
okay with
Cody.
that. Like all of my favorites are gone, but
I miss
Ian,
Janelle and
um,
Kaser.
Ian, Kaser, even David, I kind of miss, and Kevin.
Oh, I don't miss
They
David.
were my little group of like
They,
rooting
I,
for.
I miss David's. What do we do for the veto again? Like, this is all.
Yeah, I
So
know, I know.
this is all stars, David. You're asking how to play the veto? Like, really?
Catherine said I should watch Big Brother 7, a true all-star
Not that I
season.
liked. I said that I disliked David. I didn't dislike David. I was actually rooting for him for a while, but
Mm-hmm.
he was too paranoid. He didn't trust anybody,
No,
and
and he did fuck it up.
yeah, he did.
Excuse my language.
That's all right.
But
I cursed on Carlos this morning, so
no, he's just super cute.
yeah.
I'd marry that,
Who?
David.
Oh, really? He's got beautiful eyes. He really
Yeah,
does.
good
He's
looking
got
guy.
beautiful eyes. Like I look at it like, man, he's got beautiful eyes.
Ems, why has your favorite always been Nicole? See, I don't know the history, so I
See,
can only go by
I'm with Ems on that, except for
this
this
season.
season. This season, I'm not behind Nicole at all.
So she's won before.
Yes.
What
And she's
season?
played twice. This is her third time playing.
What season did she win?
18.
Oh, okay, so not long ago.
Yeah, she won 18. She made it to jury in 16. Now she's in 22.
So why? So yeah, so I can only go by season 22. So why, Ems? Why is she? You just like her? Cody is going to win. Cola's going to get second place, and Devon will get AFP.
America's favorite player. Or
Okay,
it might go to Enzo if Enzo's eligible for it.
Do you get anything with AFP, or is it just bragging rights?
Yeah, I think you get $25,000.
That's not bad.
Yeah, you
It's
get
a nice chunk of
$25,000.
change.
I would.
Yeah.
Catherine, Paul should have won 18 and 19.
Yeah.
I know, Ems, but the thing is, she whines. Her whining gets to me, and she cries all the time, all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, the
Like,
whine. Yeah, the
I
whine.
mean,
That's
to be fair, all right, okay, she grated on me at first, and then she's kind of one of those people that when they kind of grate on you at first, but then, like, as time goes on, it's not as.
I can't say that I dislike Nicole because that's not true. I
Okay,
liked
I don't.
Nicole.
Yeah, no, I can't say
I
that
didn't
either.
like her as a player this season.
There's just one person which I utterly hated, disliked, and that's Memphis.
Yeah, exactly. They're making money
He
just
was
for the
a
UK.
horrible person,
Who is?
making fun of Ian's
Oh,
autism and
Memphis.
rocking. Memphis, yeah,
Yeah, I don't think anybody really likes Memphis. That's okay.
no,
Yeah, well, he was playing a lot more aggressively, Catherine, than he did in 18. He was more funny in 18, and then 19, he was a very aggressive player. But I think for both seasons, he should have won. But both sides, the jury didn't. And he did, like, even in 18, he had fights with Nicole. He had fights with everybody, but they
who are
all.
we talking about? Memphis.
We're talking about Paul Abrahamian from
Oh,
Diamond.
I don't know
I'll
him.
have to I'll have to show you Paul.
Hmm.
Meant I'm not
I
necessarily
agree,
sure
Catherine.
if he's the R word. I'm not necessarily sure if that's what's wrong, but he, um, I mean, I don't know. I didn't hear him say anything to that, but he is grumpy and he is miserable, and I
Hmm.
agree with that.
No,
And I mean,
as
him,
soon as I heard the conversation about his rocking and the whole
Red
kind of
Rum, hmm
red rum thing, I
getting.
was just that's when I went. That's it made me feel sick. I went, you're an asshole.
Oh, Kimberly, I was such a Paul fan, and so were my kids, to the point where I got them. You know how he had those friendship bracelets? I sent out for them for Christmas, and he wrote my kids
Yeah.
a note, and then he sent me a message, and I wound up twittering him, whatever you want to call it, tweeting
Mm.
him, and he said, "Do me a favor, when they get the gifts, can you send me the picture of the kids?" And he posted them up on his Twitter page.
That's cool.
It was a cool gift. The kids
Yeah,
loved it, and
that's
they
nice.
got it.
You
And
didn't
they
have
got
to
a
do
letter from
that.
Paul.
Yeah.
It was a great gift. They really enjoyed that gift, but I don't think the friendship bracelets are anywhere to be found. And then he actually sent me a letter telling me what a cool mom I am. I'm like, that's awesome. Thank you.
Mm.
I watched all the seasons. What was that first one? And BB Canada. Oh, BB USA and BB Canada. We have a nicer house comps production, and the casts are much more entertaining than these USA. I BB Canada is actually pretty good. BB UK, especially because they do kind of a celebrity edition on that, don't they?
See, Australia stopped for years. Old school BB, like in the very beginning, was good. I mean, you had people humping under sheets, and they were calling it the dancing doona, which is like a comforter. And gross, but I know, but like because they gave them so much alcohol, and then it kind of got politically correct, or with the productions going, maybe we shouldn't give them so much alcohol, and that's when it became like less fun.
Yeah, I would have Big Brother Australia. I want to watch that too.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch the original, it was fun, but then they just stopped for years,
I'm sorry,
and
like
then
from years like seasons 2 through like 12 were the best seasons because people actually played for themselves and not on teams.
yeah,
And then
I
once you play,
liked.
because when you
I
go
was gonna
around
say,
and start looking for the strongest people in the house to take
yeah,
out like everyone else who you consider to be mere peons, like it's.
I found Big Brother UK to be really entertaining. They had a lot more freedom. Like they had a smoking area, whereas like in Australia it was very strict. Like no, you can't. If you're a smoker, you're gonna have to wear a nicotine patch. you know, we're going to limit your alcohol. But UK, they were kind of like plied them with, you know, their staff just so they kind of,
You
and
are
it,
right, Catherine.
you know,
Only
and
the
hilarity
best.
ensued because of it. But yeah, old school BB is the best. I agree, Catherine. Like, I can't speak for America, but I can say for the others, yeah. When they used to give them more alcohol, I think that was the difference.
Like, I would even say there was a season called Big Brother Over the Top, which was they just decided to do it on streaming, and not on TV. And that season really sucked. That
Mhm.
season sucked for sure.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ems,
they still have people who smoke, and they're still allowed to smoke. I believe in California. You're just finding people these days who just don't smoke cigarettes anymore.
yeah, Ems, Australian Big Brother, yeah, no smoking. No.
Catherine, I've seen the best of Dave on the challenge, but I've never watched the challenge. And I do remember some of the old faces on the challenge from like old
Never heard
school,
of it.
the Real World. Like
The
that's how
challenge,
long
is it like a reality like
it's a
game show?
right. It brings back reality show contestants to play on a reality game show.
We have that, or you guys have I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here?
We had it once. UK has it now.
Yeah, yeah. We've got it
It's
too.
like Survivor for celebrities.
Yeah, yeah. And they're like, but here they're kind of like B and C list celebrities. They're not like A list or anything, you know.
Right. I mean, you can't get the A list because they're all too busy and their schedules would never allow them to stay in a house like that, being
It's
cut
always
off
B
to the
list,
side.
you know. Like we have B list comedians and, you know, Instagram kind of people and, you know, that kind of thing.
I forget what the name of the guy was. Like there was an episode like with the best like eviction speeches, and there was a guy from BB Canada. And he was got really mad at one of the guys. He's like, "You have awoke the sleeping dragon." He's
Yeah.
like, I'm like, woohoo! Hey, hanging with Mr. J.
Hey, Jay.
Unfortunately, I'm
Good
back
to
in the
see you again.
hospital. I'm back in the
Yeah,
hospital, but this is
she's
going to
in
be my short stay. But
just a
thankfully,
short one this time.
I thought it was because my stomach and my surgery. I thought it was coming from that, but we're thankful to find out that it's not. But they want to try to keep this pain under control
Yes.
because the pain's been really bad for the past 2 days. And I was even on with Carla this morning, and the pain was really bad even when I was on there. And
Mm.
that's when I was like, I gotta hang up because I needed to call the doctor because I'm like, I gotta find out what to do. I never freaking heard from them until I was in here, and it was like 5 o'clock, 4:30. By then, I
Mm-hmm.
would have been on the floor, like crawling the floors. But the ambulance came, and so they had to come into my house. My mom was there, and the guy's like, I remember you. We picked you up before.
Yeah.
Just what you want to hear out of somebody who's coming from an ambulance. And when they see the ambulance, they know it's either for me or our next door neighbor. I've told you about my next door neighbor who is the hoarder.
Yep.
But I will give something to my neighbor who's the hoarder. She is picking up her life. She's actually wearing a wig now, and she
Yeah.
dresses
Yeah.
up
You
and
said
she
that.
goes out. She does
Mm-hmm.
things for herself. So yes, some people have been asking me on updates for my neighbor because I've been
Mm-hmm.
talking about this before. Like there were
Yep.
times we thought she was dead in the house and we had to call police. It turns out she was like in the hospital for like 7 weeks.
Wow.
And
Red Rum! Hey, my baby. I sent you a message.
Hi,
I
Red
never know when
Rose.
you get messages in. I can't understand your messenger, but so disregard them. But it was from a couple of weeks ago.
Nice to see you, Red Rum Media.
Yeah.
Godfrey, that was his name. Yes, season 3 in second
We
place.
miss you. I miss you.
You ever woke the sleeping dragon. And that's what That I would have not wanted to piss that guy off. I was like, woo. But you know who had great speeches? And honestly, when I now this is not someone you're going to know, but this is somebody that people in the chat will know
Mhm.
who didn't in the end came out going, this was not a good experience for me and changed his whole life. Was Zach Rance from BB16, who was so funny, who I would love to see on Big Brother again. And he kind of had a showmance with Frankie Grande, but it wasn't because he wasn't gay, but he wasn't sure what he was. And he said he had such a confusing time. It was so hard for him.
Mhm.
And really starting to meditate and just try to block when it's all that crazy stuff that happened. He's like, you would have to offer me such big money, I would never come back.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to remember, you got a house that you're sitting in with these people, and these strangers become annoying roommates that you have.
Hmm.
Yes, Kimberly, I did just see that a couple of days ago. Was Zach's talk with her? Um,
I love that name,
and I
Kimberly.
loved Kat. Should have been on this season. I loved Kat. She was my favorite last. She was the only thing that gave good out of 21. If you ask me, I loved her. She was hilarious. But that's just me. Zach was extremely entertaining. Zach used to go around calling everybody a Fruit Loop dingus. And then at the end, when he gave his speech, he wound up throwing Fruit Loops at everybody in the end. I would have, yeah, but I liked Nicole A. I thought Nicole A was going to do so much more than what she did. I really did. I was surprised she went out so early. Um, but I think she had a big trouble with Big Brother 21. That she came into Big Brother 22 with those problems still kind of right there without her solving them. And she went right back into what happened to her in 21. And that's why she didn't do so well. I felt bad for her. I do like Nicole. I really do. But Zach, that's why I said Zach was in 16 too. He was very entertaining. Very.
So I should watch season 7 and season 16.
Mm-hmm. I would start with 16. 16 is good.
Okay.
16's that's where I started picking it up again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think here comes. Are they coming in here? Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to put you on mute. I have to get a COVID swab. Okay.
Okay. How many of those have you had? 69?
Not quite 69, maybe 67.
Well, Big Brother's on in 13 minutes. I do have penciled in a game show at 9 p.m. Eastern. Name that TV show song, episode 2. Just talking about that while Peggy has a little nasal swab there. I hate that feeling. Oh, God, I had to have one when I got out of hospital a couple of weeks ago. It's not fun. Ugh, yeah, I know. It's a weird feeling.
It goes well. You did it pretty good. That didn't feel like my brains were coming out in that one.
Yeah. It's like it didn't feel like a lobotomy this time.
No.
That's me, Moran, right?
That's me.
123.70. All right, I will be right back. Let's send this down.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, that will be coming down.
Wait, while you were having that, I was just saying Big Brother's on in 10 minutes. I am.
So that's a COVID test, everybody.
That's a COVID test. Yeah, it's like a mini lobotomy. Or you feel like your brains are going to come out of your.
She didn't go all the way up here though. She went to like here.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Bad.
was like, oh wow, that wasn't bad.
I'm like, great, sure, do the COVID test while I'm live. She doesn't know I'm live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still awake. I probably should make another coffee. I might be able to make it through, Big Brother, and do this game. So if anyone wants to come over to my channel and play a game, I've guessed that TV show song,
You're gonna watch Big Brother with me first,
then I will. I'll do that.
and then I'll come over to your game show.
Okay.
Okay.
You already know the answer to number 1 because I tested it on you.
All right. So guys, this is what I'm throwing in for the Big Brother. Final 2, the final 3, of course, is Enzo, Nicole, Cody. Final
Yep.
2, I'm going with Nicole and Cody. I wish it was Enzo because I would have picked Enzo to win, but I don't think he's going to now.
Interesting.
I
'Cause
think
I
at the
thought it was
end-
going to be Enzo and Cody, but we'll see.
I-
We'll see. There we
I
go.
do believe Cody will win. Nicole
Yep.
will get second place, and either Davon or Enzo will be America's favorite.
Okay, that's your picks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because it can go either way. Because if Enzo would have won, I would have totally said Davon's got America's favorite.
All right.
But
Well, I'm going to
I
go
see that there's a lot of Tyler fans out there.
AFP. I'm going to go Ian or Kaiser.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. I'm really on the fence about the end. I was thinking Enzo and Cody, but we'll see. We'll see. If I had some money, I'd put some money on it, but I don't. I'm a poor YouTuber.
Ditto.
Yep.
All right. Well,
All right.
I'm going to go. Thank you guys for coming in. It's good to see everybody. Going to go watch Big Brother because it starts in 10 minutes.
Yep.
And I just wanted to let everybody know, like, I'm kind of on the mend. I am doing better. I am in the hospital again, but this should be a very short stay.
We got her. And we
I got this one.
you got this. Yep.
It's not like I'm coming in here blindly to like,
Mhm.
What's wrong with me and nobody being able to find out.
Yep.
And at least we could tell that there's no internal bleeding, and that was a real concern. So no
All good
internal
things.
bleeding.
Yep.
All good. I'll take all that, except for the pain. They can take the pain too. But I don't want
Take
it.
that away too. Yep. Shuffle it. Okay, guys. Big Brother time. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
And goodbye, girls.
And I just demonstrated
again.
your first test for COVID.
Yes.
All right.
On
if you
camera.
get a COVID test, that's what
Live.
it's like.
You saw it here.
All right, dear.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Thanks for
Bye,
coming.
guys.